respond to these psyops. All right, we got another call here. Looks like it's from Canada. Hello, this is Rose. Who is this?
Hey, this is Sleeper. Hello,
Oh, hey, Super. Oh, wait, this is, sorry, I thought I saw a 604 area code. Where are you located?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Cool. Welcome to the show. What's on your mind?
Oh, I first say I enjoy your show, you and Baldini, and I want to say blessings upon you there, Rose. You got a nice demeanor about you, and it's very pleasant.
Oh, good. That makes me happy. That's all I ever wanted, was to make people feel good. But more importantly, I really love to make people laugh. And I was telling Baldini before the show, I was like, yeah, you do have a great laugh, but it's really the best when I'm responsible for it. So I'm always trying to think of ways to make them laugh.
Well, I like that about you. I did have a subject that I wanted to talk about. I noticed on your show today, everybody's talking about our rights and all those things that we can stand on. If we pay attention spiritually and discern, we will notice the rights are being taken away. And even if they exist, the governments don't care about them anymore. And I'm not trying to put fear in anybody, because if we walk in love, love conquers all. We'll walk through this war, no problem. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if you're familiar with LaVoy Finicum, the Texas rancher that was killed by our government for standing up and not being violent. Everybody was really leaning on the fact that since he's an American and he has these rights, that he was protected. They blew him away. We don't have the power that we thought we had. Then was your last caller, the one before that, that talked about the equal rights back in the 60s and all these. The people today don't even know about them, and they don't care about them. So what we're trying to do is stand on the Constitution and these rights that the government doesn't recognize. And if you voice them and you stand out to the public, you became an eyesore. And so all I'm saying here, long story short, is we need to focus on one another. They want to separate us. They want to keep us in fear. You've heard the old saying, it takes a village, okay? Well, our government is not going to fix things for us. And I'm not saying we need to revolt. We need to love each other. People, if you'll notice, they don't have any respect unless they get respect. Well, what we find is if we walk with love and we love those even that don't respect us, in time they will turn around and they will become our friend. And that's what it takes. It takes love over hate. That's the only thing that's going to fix our situation. It give us the good that we need in the world right now, because nobody else is going to give it to us. It has to come directly from one-on-one contact with each other. Love, and it's a beautiful thing. And I've been on both ends of it. I've been on where I was at a disease, and I've been in pure love. Pure love, when you walk with it, you get it back. You know how it is with love thy neighbor as thyself. Well, the world wants to teach you, here's what you do. If your neighbor doesn't love you, pour a liquid that you can get from somewhere in Africa or somewhere, and it will bleed over into your neighbor's yard, and it will cause them to be nice to you. And that will rid the issue with your neighbor. Well, whether it works or not is really insignificant. What causes your neighbor to get along with you is they see that you love them no matter what. But what we're missing here in the world is more love, and we can spend our whole lives trying to figure out what they're doing. We can already see what they're doing. They don't care about human life, and they want us to be scared to death so that we will follow them. Well, if you have faith in good things, such as God's works through Christ, fear and faith can't occupy the same space. So we're not going to run around in fear of what they say is coming. And you'll notice that I can't remember who it was on your show, but they said, I think it was Baldini, maybe he said, where people have been trained through the TV and the movies throughout the years to be numb to the things going on. But if somebody just woke up today and turned on the TV, they would die from fear. And that's true. I actually know an account of a person's grandmother sat in front of the news when this thing broke out and had a stroke. Because they're from the old world and here we are in the new one. which is the same, just labeled differently. So yeah, I just want to make note. It's very important to stay in the love and love those that hate you, not love those only that love you back, because that's where our problems are. So I just want to make that clear, Rose, because I hear goodness out of you and I hear people loving you, and I just want that to continue, and I'm glad to be a part of this.
I'm so happy that you're a part of this, and I truly appreciate your call, man. It is so great to hear all of these awesome positive thoughts and great advice for to empower us all. We are all so valuable to this community. We have so much to offer to each other, and we need to, like I said, we need to empower each other and not be competitive. We need each other. We are social beings, and we are at war right now with pure evil that seeks to divide us. So what we need to do is just do the opposite of that. And although there are some people that we can't get through to, I'm not going to say it's too late for them. Maybe something will happen that will wake the mass cards up. But right now we do have each other, and also we have our individuality. What the controllers want to do is they want to homogenize all of us. They want us all to be the same because it's a lot easier to control people that are exactly the same. So if we have differences of opinions within this community, that is certainly okay. It just adds to the conversation for all of us to gather more information, modify our comprehension of it, just kind of like the trivia method of grammar, logic, and rhetoric. It's a constant process, and if anyone here thinks they've already found the ultimate truth and they have nothing left to learn, well, I've got news for you. That's a very limiting way of thinking, and it's going to, like I said, limit that forward progression. So I'm sorry for ranting, but thank you for explaining.
Nobody knows it all, right?
Sure. Right. This is a journey.
That's right, and we need to stay on that journey and realize that we're not going to call ourselves victims. We're going to call ourselves walkers of truth, and that's what we are, irregardless of what goes on around us. There's people younger than us that died that never had the chances we had. So how could we be a victim? So we need to be thankful for what we got, peace in our hearts, through God, through Christ, and then we can handle whatever comes our way. And we'll be able to see through the deception. And that's the most important thing, because I know people that don't look at things spiritually. They have no clue what's going on, and you try to tell them, and 5 years later they see it, they forgot you tell them, and it just repeats every 5 years. They don't want to look at it for what it is. But we're going on what you just said, is yes, we can't let hate divide us. If somebody's a follower of this or a follower of that, and you're not, they instantly put you in a hate category. When did that start? And who made us do that? Well, we know the answer to that. But the point is we don't have to do that. Somebody is a pro-politician. Obviously, they don't care how evil a corrupt politician is. They just want. So if you come up and you say, I've seen some things here that don't add up, well, you instantly become an enemy. They don't talk to you anymore. And then they go 8 years later and they look back and they say, why did I vote for him? And the point is they're not looking at things spiritually. What they do is they go with their gut of the world and what they've been deceived with the media, and they place their bets according to that. And they risk it. And what they do is it costs everything. It costs your freedoms. It costs your money. It costs your livelihood. It costs everything because they trusted in something that presented itself as good, and it never was. So with this true spiritual discernment, we're going to be able to see the difference between those that hold truth and those that fake. And we will see it instantly. Instead of spending 10 years trying to figure out if somebody is in truth, we will know within a few seconds. And that's what the gift of God is. So if we lean on that all together, there's nothing they can deceive us with. What was it at the end of the world Jesus said? The first thing he said when they asked him, what would the end of the world be? Take heed that no man deceive you. It's everywhere. Nobody deceives it. Don't get me wrong, you guys are. You're looking for the people that are tricking us. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be aware of that. So I'm really thankful your channel's there, that you started this poppycock thing. And I know you have other things, but it's wonderful that for as long as they allow you on, right? We know that we will utilize it for all it's worth. And I just wanted to give you some props today, Rose.
Thank you,
for sticking to it, because I know the persecutions that come with it. And just keep on keeping on. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. Great, fantastic call, dude. And I hope that you have a beautiful day, my friend.
Oh, bless you, Rose, and you too. And I'll call in again in the future when the spirit moves us. How about that?
All right, sounds great.
Okay, bless you.
Bless you. Bye bye.
Bye.